Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so yesterday we tried to create a new, how can we say this, a new design for the base. I was trying to create something like this, trying to mix the concept here for the technology and the nature, the rocks and all of those kind of things in this base. And today we're going to continue with that. Let's see if we have more ideas so we can finish this. Maybe what I can do is trying to create a big piece of rock here, but the base is too big right now. I don't want it to be like that big. Maybe we're going to try this. We're going to try to create something with this. We're trying to create something similar for this, following this design. Okay, so let's try to do that. Maybe first we can start with the rock. I'm going to turn off these parts. Let me see what there's. Okay, I'm going to try to work with this, and then we'll then we turn off the modifiers again. So the thing is here that I want to create something here for her foot, this foot here, and to do that I am trying to use this and the rocks. Let's see if that is going to work. I like this part. This is like following this design here, so maybe we can try to do something like that. We can create maybe something like this, but I wanted to save this when in the future I create, I don't know, Hawkman. Let me hide this just for a moment. I want to see this part. Okay, I'm going to try this. Let me try to do something different. I'm going to create a cube. This cube is going to be here. Here. I'm going to make it bigger. Like that. Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit down. That's too much. Let me just move this part. That. Okay, what else can I do? Instead of a cube, I should create a circle, I don't know. I'm going to close this later. Something like that. What else can I create here? Hello Yurish, welcome. We're creating the base. I'm having some ideas, but I still don't have like a final idea for this character. I'm trying different things. Okay, so maybe now you know, like maybe the idea that I am trying to create here. The rock is going to be part of the base, but from the bottom. So I am going to try to create multiple little rocks here, and then I'm going to merge everything. Something like that, okay? So we can make this a little bit bigger, so we don't have any problems. But also another thing that you have to know, I'm going to create here bricks like this. I'm going to create that here, so it doesn't matter if I think that I'm not going to use this piece. Also, with that in mind, I think that maybe we can make these pieces a little bit bigger. We can do that. Let me see what is the original design for this. Where is the where are you? I think that it is this circle. What is that piece? Now I cannot find that. What is the there it is. Okay, so the first thing is to make this bigger. And move it down. Here, let me see. Yes, I think that this is a better option. And then what can I do? Let me do this again. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, that is too much. No. What is the circle? This is the circle, right? Let me turn off this just a moment. It is better. And what else? What else I need to do? The other part. What is the other part? This one. Okay. Okay. Hello, welcome. Okay. Let me go to the original part. What is the original piece? This one. Okay. There is another problem here. Another problem. Okay, I know what is the problem. I know the problem. I made a mistake. Let me try to fix that. Now it is better. Let me try to make it a little bit bigger. This. To move it a little bit up. Okay, now we are good, I think. Maybe a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller. No. It's going to be inside. Make this a little bit bigger. Five, and the same with this one. Great. Now let's bring back. Okay, better. Okay, great. Now it is looking better. We can see this here, and I'm going to create the bricks in this part. Okay, great. I think that we'll need more rocks in this part. Let me try to. Let me see. Okay, we have 2 rocks here. We can extrude. Okay. Here I have to do something similar, but let me see, because I'm thinking maybe we do something like this, or maybe we create the rocks here. I am not sure yet. If I hide this part, okay. We have rocks, but we cannot have rocks all over this part. I already closed this part, and I can do something like this. Before I do this, let me bring back where is the big rock? Okay, this one, and the floor, I have here a floor reference. Where is the floor reference? This one. I'm going to move that down. Okay, this is the floor reference. I'm going to hide this for a moment, and with this I'm going to extrude it into that part and make it smaller, following this design. So we can see that, like the tower there. Okay, great. Now we have a rock there. I need this part in here. That to page 2. Maybe I can cut this part. Let me duplicate it. Or maybe we can leave it. I was going to cut that. No, but if I leave that, I will not see this part of the base. Let me see. I'm going to cut. And this is going to have all of these borders to hold the rocks, something like that. Yes, something like that is the idea. I want to make this bigger. What is the main? I just need to be careful not to. No, I think that's very good. Hell no. I should not use that. I can do just increase this. Yes, I think that this is a good. Okay, I can do this. Let me see. No, this is too big. I can make it a little bit smaller maybe. With one it was good, I think. Yes, one is good. To create something similar in this part. Also, I think that we can make this a little bit smaller. Let's see. No, but it is good, it is good. I just want... I mean, I like it, but I think that the base is too big. Let me select... Okay, this is part of the base, right? These two... These two, okay. Let's open all of this part. See what happens if I try to make this bigger, smaller. What do you think? We keep it like in that size or we make it smaller? I already know the what is how is going to be my base, but I want to know if it is too big maybe. I'm going to leave it like that, okay? Let's create the other rock. The thing that I need to do here is to select this. Okay, let's create the other rock. Okay, now for this part, let me select all of this and separate it. No, let me separate that first. I'm going to copy the modifier, copy modifier. No, no, it's not working. Let me try to do this again. I'm going to separate that. I think that copy modifier. Let me try to copy this again. I think that it is not working. No, it is not working. Ah, okay. But wait up. Don't like that. Let me do this again. It's the same thing. Ah, wait a moment. I know what is the problem. Just scale. I forgot to apply scale. What is that? What happened to the corners here? How do I fix this? I don't remember. How do I fix these corners? This is going to be this part. Okay, we're good. Now, I think now we have the final design for the base there. Just let me see. Let me hide this just for a moment. The floor. Okay, this is the base. Okay, music stopped and I'll go for some water, okay? Back in a moment. Try to change something else here because it is too simple. I want something like this. Be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. So let me change a little bit the rocks. Okay, maybe that's all that we need to change. So now I will bring back the rocks. Let me see the rock. What is the rock? This rock. I'm going to copy the modifiers here. The modifiers. Division. Mesh. Displace. Subdivision and displace. Change a lot of things. Simple and simple. Where is the other? No, you just have one subdivision. Okay. Let's do the second subdivision here. Simple. I have that problem. If I do that with simple and then remesh, and no, sharp, smooth. Blocks no. Smooth. I will sharp, maybe. Let me see what is happening here. Okay, now we are good. Let me try this place. 0.5, 0.4. Then I add another displace. No, then the modifier. And I'm going to use the normal part and the other displace. Let me delete the smooth shading. What do you think about this? It's really good in this work. I forgot to apply the scale. Yes, I was saying like it is weird, but yes, I forgot to apply the scale. Okay, good. Just in case, I'm going to, duplicate this one with to backup. Where is the backup? Okay. Now we have our rocks. Let me close this shape. this one. How do I fix this part? I don't remember how to do this. There is an option. I always forget about these simple actions. Okay, until that, let me select all of this. One here, right? One. Oh, but I don't like this. What happened to these corners? Why are these corners like that? I have another option, another idea. Okay, like that. And here I need to add 2 more points here. Subdivide this into. Okay, that's better. Great. Then I'm going to lose that part. No. I have a better idea. I'm going to select the one that but I'm going to have the same problem I have here. There should be a way to fix this part. I already have the backup for this, right? Yes. Try the other way. 2, 3. Add this part. Please. I have a better idea. better idea. Wait, the previous skin modifier didn't work. I don't know. There is another way to do this. Let me hide this, and let me select this part. Select that border. I'm going to through that. No, separate. I'm going to close this. It is perfect, and before I do this, I'm going to apply a solidify. That solidify is going to be at the middle, 0, and here I think that no, 1 is too much, 0.5. little too much. Great. I'm going to move that to backup. The hell? Oh, what happened? Ah, sorry, I forgot to select these parts. Okay, now we're good. Check. And we have our perfect piece, our perfect border there. Look. This border. Great. For this part, I'm going to select this. There is a way to, there are different ways to create this. First is with Sculpt. With Sculpt, we can use alphas. That's the, or maybe instead of alpha, no, alphas is the better idea, because I can use the crease. We can create these lines, but these lines are going to be a little bit more difficult to create. The other way is to, you know that I just discovered that you can also use textures. Textures and UV. It is, the method is, it is like the same with displays. It is with displays. Something similar that we did with the rocks. I just discovered that, and maybe we can use that, but it is too much. We need to add a lot of subdivision surface. We need to divide to add a lot of topology. And the other idea that I have is just to duplicate this, apply, and just divide and use that. That's the other idea that I have. And I think that I'll try to do that. So let's see. I'm going to duplicate this. Let me hide it, and this one I'm going to apply. Convert this into mesh. I am going to delete all of this. I'm just going to leave. I should divide this before. Don't worry. I'm going to select these parts. Let me see. I'm going to select this. No, I'm going to select 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 before the border. I don't know. No, I have a better idea. Can I do that? No. Let me think about another way. Let me forget about this just a moment. Okay, let me think. What happens if I delete all of this? let me turn off. No, I'm going to apply this. I'm going to convert this into a mesh. And I'm going to select these borders. No, okay, let me think. We select everything, and here we can start selecting some faces. For example, here I'm going to select this one, separate it. Okay, then I'll go with this one, separate that too. Here I'm going to I should okay, let's do this again. I think that for this part I'll need, I don't know, a special border or... I know what can I add here. Yes, don't worry about that. Okay, let me hide this just for a moment. And let's... like this. Zero. Values. Okay, something like that. Okay, this one we don't have to worry about this because we're not going to see these parts. So we can delete all of these parts. And the same here. in these parts I'm going to create maybe these kind of cylinders here. Let me see if I have another idea, or maybe another piece of metal I can create here. Yes, maybe the metal, just a piece of metal. I'm going to do that in this part. But we're going to continue with this on Monday, okay? Because now it's time to go to Twitch to continue with our character there, with the other character. So the good news are that we already know what to create. I was this whole week trying to test different methods, but none of those were something that I like. Now I have an idea. These are going to be metal, just in case. It looks like bricks, but I just need to adjust the bevel. This is going to be bricks. I don't know what is going to be here, I just need to think. And here, in this part, I'm going to create this kind of pattern here. This is going to be metal, and these rocks. And with that, we already know what to do. This is going to be like, what's the name of this one? I don't remember. But at least we know what to do, okay? So we're going to continue on Monday. Okay. So friends, this is all for today. I need to continue on Twitch. There is a piece that has not, I don't know. So please, for those who are new, remember to subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. Also, you can follow me on social media accounts, X, Instagram, and TikTok, where I am uploading things about 3D and games, my projects. If you want, you can join our Discord server, where you can maybe ask questions about 3D and games. Also, you can share things about 3D and games there. Remember that tomorrow night we have our game streaming night. Continue playing Doom 3. I think that I am at mission 3, but I am in a part that I cannot defeat the monsters because they level 4, I think. Yeah, but it is too difficult. Let's see if we need to complete that part tomorrow. Also, please follow me on my other platforms, Twitch and Kick, where I am creating another projects, smaller projects for 3D sculpting, so you don't miss all the content. But don't worry, I am preparing those videos, trying to create something to upload here on YouTube, and so I can use. I am already creating this. I am going to create the time lapses, and I am going to upload those in here, okay, in YouTube. What else? If you wanted to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There's my email there. Also, you can send me a message on any other social media account, LinkedIn, I don't know. You can create a project on Upwork or CG Trader and send me a message too. And I think that's all, yes. And if you want to support the channel, we're so close for the first part of monetization. Then we need to complete another step, and then we can monetize this channel. But If you want to support, until that, there is a PayPal link there, and even better, if you want to get something in exchange, you can get one of my assets. Maybe assets for your games and animations. You can find those on TurboSquid. There is a link there. If you want sculptors for 3D printing, you can visit my Cults 3D profile. And if you want both, maybe another third option, there is CD Trader, where you are going to find both assets and sculptors. Okay. So that's all for today. Remember, in a few minutes we're going to continue on Twitch. Tomorrow on YouTube, game streaming nights, and this project will continue to do it here on YouTube on Monday. Okay. So that's all. Thanks for coming. Please remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one.